Folks, I was muted the whole time. I forgot to unmute myself. Folks, welcome on in. My name is IceColeBrew. Welcome on in for a night of action. We have the Cross Progression League Tier 2 Round 2 playoffs between the 6-0 Oasis Knights here in the blue up against Starlight, who are 4-2. Oasis Knights coming off of a victory against SP Lethargy, able to get that bye fairly quickly going into this series up against Starlight, who have won their last series of the week as well, and they are currently fighting for their life just to bring themselves back up to dominance. On the field right now, we currently have CJ, we have, pardon me, Risha Show, and I believe Horizon as well, the captain. On the side of the Oasis Knights, we also have Melon, who was able to make it from work on time. Pandal and Metros able to join the pitch right now. Gonna need to fix some stuff as CJ's gonna take the first goal here. Able to find that breakaway goal for his team at the moment. Huge goal for Starlight. They are fighting from underneath at the moment. They are going to be taking on a very top tier team. Again, 6-0, only dropping 7 games total on the side of Oasis Knights. Meanwhile, Starlight dropped 12, but still able to break through 9-12 overall. Taking that first goal is going to be huge for that momentum shift as my game breaks down a little bit. And what we've seen from Oasis Knights is they a lot of times just are able to find these beautiful passing plays between each other, able to set each other up for success, trying to find a moment to where they can always look out for each other. However, I do not believe it's typically Pandal with them. I think it might be Pandora that usually plays with them. At this point in time, though, it's going to be Melon with a huge boom and clear onto the backboard. Metro's looking for that connection. Will miss out on the phone call, though. Tries to bring that ball up to the side. Big boom across the pitch. Folks, we're going to have an entire night of action once again. This is coming to you live on YouTube at this point. Am taking a part of the Amazon boycott, which includes Twitch, as CJ is going to tank Metros' sales in that moment, but Metros will still be able to cash out before the stock drops completely, able to tie up the game 1-1 now. Beautiful shot from him. Folks, this is going to be a best of 7 matchup coming live right now. And what's going to be difficult, well, not too difficult for Melon as he booms and clears, dunking on CJ. Keeps him down low for that whole play. Melon read the play perfectly and just set it up very, very well done. Takes that lead 2-1 for the Oasis Knights. And now it's going to be Panda. Pandal gets demoed by CJ. Ball on the backboard, still within striking distance. Melon tries to help out Metros. Bit of confusion as Metros whiffs. Instead, Melon calling himself off. Bit too late on the play. Rest Dog, welcome on in. Thank you very much. CJ, big booming clear. Shao will be taking out Metros. I love watching these teams play. It's a nice little balance on GC1-GC2 because you're going to see some aerial control. You're going to see a lot of wonderful mechanics, and it's going to be that level of play where they're going to try and predict the ball a bit better. They're going to try and set each other up. Mechanically, you're not going to see too much, maybe a musty here and there, maybe a flip reset every now and then, but you're not going to see anything such as coming off the ceiling, hitting the backboard, musty catch, flip reset just to set it up for a goal. This isn't a freestyle competition, though sometimes whenever I'm watching top level players, I feel like they're trying to make it. Now, of course, if you ask me who I think is favored to win this matchup between Starlight and Oasis Knights, I'm going to have to say Oasis Knights. Oasis Knights, who I have seen walk away with 2 of their victories that they have so far. One off of a 3-0, another off a 3-2, but CJ's going to say it's 2-2 now. Able to take advantage of this control from Panda, who powers it through a bit too hard. CJ has a bit more speed. I love that threat of a demo from Rissy Show, able to help clear out that path for CJ. Brings it to a very tight game right now. The goals from Starlight have been off of pressure building up against the Oasis Knights, and then also their own walk in the park. What a shot from Horizon off the hookup from CJ. CJ coming down off the ceiling, redirect towards center, catches everyone off guard. But CJ and Horizon know what they're doing in that moment, folks. CJ and Horizon know how to set each other up for success, and that's exactly what we saw there. Heading to go. 2/3 of their team taken out. Oasis Knights are looking for some sort of salvation. Ball centered. Panda was waiting for it, but Ritzy Shao, fast demo. And Starlight's burning a bit bright tonight. It's gonna be Ritzy Shao, left post, won't find it here off the block from Melon. Metros in a 1v1 against Horizon. Metros walks it around, gets a nice little flick, and you know what? We saw some beautiful team plays from Starlight, but honestly, when you need someone to get the job done, send in the single knight to clear the table. Metros tying it up 3-3. Kick off number 7 now. 47 seconds left to go. Pressure building up for the team. Metro's on target. Horizon is going to be able to get there, but it's not going to get the boost. That's going to be that pressure building up against Starlight right now because they are fairly low. They are fairly drained at the moment. Ball off the right post. Metros won't follow through here. Melon gets a piece of it, but it's on the ceiling. So much boost on the side of Oasis Knights. Are able to find some reprieve on their side, and they're going to start crusading on the half-court line, taking out Ritzy Shao. Horizon tries to find a 50 here, but sadly won't be able to do so. Folks, I think for game 1, we're going to go into an OT here, unless there is fortune on the battlefield for the brave and the bold. Ritzy Shao sends it off to the corner, needs to clear it out. CJ bumps it out. That might be a mistake. Melon trying to keep it under control, wants to find the pass, is going to give it up and go into overtime. Folks, big boom and clear coming out. It's going to be Ritzy Shao. Oh, can't find the confirmation. It's going to be Panda, able to find the goal off the kickoff, picks up the ball, sends it hard and fast away. You got to appreciate that momentum. You got to appreciate that drive that these teams got going on right now. Let's look at that lead at the moment, too. Just a 1-goal game, but both teams could have taken it here. It was just the mechanical control from Pandal that made the difference. The Starlight team had cohesion and chemistry on their side. You can see 2/3 of their goals coming off of that. CJ, the only one, pick up a solo goal here. However, plenty of time to find redemption here. You gotta love how both teams have played so far, folks. It's been nice to see. I love playoff brackets as well too, because once you take a victory here, you don't just get a week-long break like some other leagues do. You actually have to play through the entire time, and that's going to be the hard part here too. You have to go through a marathon the entire time. It's not a sprint. Now, Starlight, of course, they had this wonderful burnout moment, but sadly, they are burning a bit too brightly. They just got caught off guard for getting that defensive edge. They need to be anticipating the setups from Oasis Knights, and Oasis has that game since they have this level of ball control that is going to provide them the space to take the field. So going into game 2 now, we're heading into Neo Tokyo, going to my map rotation. This is my map rotation. I don't know if it's anyone else's. But we're going to see if they have a chance to break away here for Starlight. That's going to be CJ firing the first volley. Close shot from Horizon as well. Ritzy Shao is going to try and dunk down under Melon. Still playing high pressure offense on the side of Starlight. They are trying to burn out the Oasis Knights at the moment, but fairly strong defense. In fact, Metro is able to come in and smite CJ. Horizon, big boom and clear. It can't go supersonic. Ritzy trying to set off the right hook over to CJ. Can Horizon get there in time? Off the right post. Ritzy open net. No! Panda from behind with the save. Metros is going to clear it out. Take some space, take some time. Gets a bump on Horizon. Ball in front of the net. No one's there to pick it up, though. bit too much space on the side of Oasis Knights. Difficult play. Rissy on target. Pandav's just gonna wait, let it bounce up, clear it out in the way. Starlight playing fairly aggressive here, just really in front of the door, trying to see if there is a way to break in, trying to check that glass. This might be an opportunity though for Melon from half court. Because of this missing rotation, CJ taking that side boost, it's going to provide Melon that opening here because Rissy and CJ out of position at that time. Melon, Horizon, nowhere to be found in that moment. Makes it difficult to figure out what the play is going to be here. Just under 90 seconds, first goal going to Oasis Knights. Big pinch from Panda Metros. That's coordination. That is well timed. That is absolutely beautiful. Panda's flipping into it with the assist from Metros, who tees it up for him. Boop bop indeed, Melon. Beautiful, beautiful setup from them. It's going to be Panda looking for another attack here. Soft touch. Horizon still inside the strike zone. Won't break through. Ball stricken once again. Starlight hitting supernova at the moment. Is not burning bright enough to deny this pressure coming out from Oasis Knights at the moment. We're just 95 seconds past, 3-goal lead, a very different game 2 compared to game 1 at the moment. Going to the 4th kickoff now. Horizon trying to find some life for his team off that. CJ strikes high, but it's going to head right into Metros. I appreciate CJ's continuing attack pattern here, trying to really find a moment to dunk down on that defense. Not going to be enough, though. Slow 50, CJ off target. I like that play. I like the read, though. Keep that pressure up, but don't overextend. Actually, you should overextend at this point. It's 3-goal difference at the moment. CJ off left, off the pass from Rissy Shao. Horizon tries to fire, ball screaming towards the net. They got to get there. They cannot. It's a Hail Mary from Melon, and let's give a hat off, well, helmet off to him anyways. Just absolute screamer over the head of CJ and Rissy Shao. Pando coming in trying to steal it a little bit, and you know what? I can't blame him. CJ on the kickoff, won't be able to pick this one up. Power from Metros off target. You're 4 goals up. No pressure to score at the moment, but I think Metros does want to pad that stat line for himself a little bit. Ball towards the blue side net. Trying to find a moment to breathe. They're trying to find passing plays at the moment, but not really able to find an opening, and all the shots they're getting right now are extremely off target. Starlight looking for some breathing room, looking to try and find some sort of momentum shift for themselves. Some of it's off the rotation too. There's too many people in the same area, too many people playing around each other, and then when they both dive for the ball, try to get into rotation, they end up getting dusted, just like Melon did to CJ and Rissy Shao. Rissy trying to go for the corner boost, thinking it was safe, but CJ cleared it across the net, upfield a bit too far away. You need to control that ball a little bit better, and you need to at least put it back a little bit further into that corner. By doing so, provides you that space, provides you that time. CJ missing the corner boost, that's going to be detrimental to their offense. Not the end of the world, but at this point, I would say Starlight needs to start finding some goals just to get some momentum behind them. At this point in time, it's just where can we strike from? How can we find our open net? And then how many shots can we deny as well? Rissy Shao, powerful shot, was aiming for that upper 90. Wasn't able to confirm the shot, though. Dead. Rissy tries to dunk on Melon, but Melon's playing the smart 50 game at the moment. Appreciate that from him. CJ on the ceiling, trying to do the best Spider Pig impression he can. 75 seconds left to go. Ball on target. Horizon with the clear. Slowing the ball down a bit, playing around the corner. Melon on target once more. Will beat out the defenders. Rissy Shao and CJ unable to convert on this run. Just denied by Melon, who is just the bane of their existence. Folks, we are 6-0 right now. Currently at a 7-goal differential. and a 7-goal scoring run, I should say, for Oasis Knights. Oasis Knights have been doing such a fantastic job of finding their momentum, and what they were missing in game 1 on the passing plays, they have found in strides. We have 4 assists for Panda at the moment. We have 1 assist from Metros, and I believe 1 more. The only one who doesn't have an assist at the moment is Melon. That's because they've mostly been scoring. Melon, the primary striker, just finds moments again and again. CJ redirects into the net. Now, the question is, do we punch our ticket for Brazil? Will they allow this to happen? CJ, though, I'm going to give you credit here. Cutting down that 7-goal scoring run, now finding a moment to pick up a goal for your team. That's huge for your momentum. That's huge to bring the game back into focus. All you need is 1 to get the run started. Rocket League is a game of momentum. If you can cut down the momentum of your opposition, then you are in the right place. You are doing the right things at the right time. If you can build up your momentum after crushing your opposition, even better. 20 seconds left to go. Looking for that ticket to Brazil. I know airline flights are not entirely safe at the moment, and yet still trying to find a chance here. Melon controlling the ball. Big center off the ceiling. Metros taking flight, looking for their first goal. Won't find it here, though. It's going to be Melon and Panda all the way deep back. CJ coast to coast. Once the flip reset, hits the ball down. Cannot find the pass. We're heading off to game 3. It's 2-0 in favor of Oasis Knights. Can they sweep the series? We are taking a full timeout here. Folks, we are taking a full timeout at the moment. While I take this opportunity to change the map. Just to make sure we have a full minute timeout starting, if I remember correctly, the additional minute in between matches. So what we're going to do is we're going to let the clock run out, folks. And then I'm going to take my supercomputer, aka my phone, and I'm going to start a timer for 1 minute once we come back into the match. So in the meantime, though, let's talk a little bit about what is different for Oasis Knights and Starlight. Oasis Knights, they currently have found 5 assists off of 6 goals, and that's a fantastic way, completely different compared to how the first game was very much a solo act for a majority of their players. Metros had that fantastic 1 play, Panda OT goal, double tap off the backboard in order to confirm the win for them. Starting 60 seconds now on the timer. So Panda is going to basically lead that momentum forward. Melon in this game was the primary striker, just picking up opportunities left and right from their teammates. And it was a lot of pressure building up because a bit of that was on Starlight too. They were missing rotations. They were spaced out too awkwardly. Some of them would think the ball was safe, and so they go for the corner boost, and then their teammate who had control of the ball pushes it out too far, and then they get blinded immediately by the beautiful shiny armor of Oasis Knights as they score another goal. So 20 seconds. Just calling that now. I'm realizing I'm talking a lot. So with that in mind, though, then how do Starlight compose themselves? They need to remember their rotations. They need to calm down. That's why they need this timeout, too. They need to calm down a bit. They need to fix their rotation, work on their spacing a bit more, and their timing on when to strike. Because right now what Oasis Knights are doing are waiting for them to make a mistake, and then they're taking advantage. CJ won that aerial carry. Couldn't really find it. And you can't really commit on a ball that your teammate hasn't given to you yet either. You have to trust your teammate to still be in control here. And then you as the possessor too, if you had that touch, but you put it too far away to get knocked out, you also have to trust your teammates to come in and pick it up too. Going into game 3 right now, 2-0 in favor of the Oasis Knights. Trying to make sure that there's not a mistake on rotation. Horizon, I see you sitting in the center of the net. Try not to get caught out there. Gonna be Metros with that huge demo. Panda's gonna miss out on the ball because of the smoke screen. Ball towards center. Metros off the side of the wall, trying to keep it focused. Instead, oh, Horizon's on target. It's going to be touched by Panda. Panda able to clear it out, able to send her off and away. Fortunate break for them. Rissy Shao looking for the pass to CJ off center, and it's going to be Horizon carrying it up high, but a double commit save from Metros and Melon will keep them alive in the moment. I like this defense so far from Oasis Knights, but I like this offense a lot more. They feel a lot better. They feel like they're allowing someone to sit back and then take their opportunity, but they're not leaving anyone out to dry. Rissy Shell tries to power it through, almost on target, cleared barely across the net. No one's able to catch up in time. And it's going to be Melon, slow roller. Rissy Shell a little bit too late. I just complimented their defensive rotation, recovery on offense. And then we see Melon, just a slow roller all the way into the net because Rissy's just a bit too far away. Just after the 90-second mark, Oasis Knights once again with the first goal. Need to take a moment here and remember that it's just one goal. Get that momentum started on your side, Starlight. Ball centered. Can't find an opportunity to crush Melon on this run. Gonna be a ball picked up. I don't like that everyone's in that same corner there. Horizon just wants to prevent the easy shot from Melon. Big pinch off to the right wing. Goes for a chance. It's going to be CJ pop-up. Melon's there to attack fairly quickly. Can't dilly-dally, shilly-shally with that ball. They have to take it away quickly because Melon's been cutting fairly harshly, fairly quickly. Panda coming down from the crossbar to get the touch. I don't think we've actually heard the new sound cue for the crossbar yet in this game. Bounce around, Melon coming up, just pinches it out, picks up a savior right now. Big 50 from Rissy Shao. CJ looking for a redirect on target, down center line drive. Panda, like the touch, sends it out and away as Metros clears it. They have the 1-goal lead, no need to force a goal. Takes the life of CJ, smites him fairly harshly before he can have any forward momentum. Rissy Shao looking for a center Horizon. Horizon's too close, and Rissy Shao wanted to get around Melon but could not find it. It's going to be a big boom and clear. That's going to be a slow roller, a putt towards the net. It's going to be Melon picking up a second goal for himself here. 2-0 lead for the Oasis Knights. They had such a good look for Starlight. They had such a fantastic opportunity to score. And the problem was Melon was just a bit fast on the recovery time. I don't think Rissy Shao was ready for it. Now goes for the flip reset, tries to get around Panda, but Panda will deny. Now with the open net, no one's home. Horizon pickpocket save, gets it out of the way. CJ sees Metros drinking some Sunny D, comes in with a big elbow. Actually, I guess it'd be more of a clothesline now I think about it. Maybe a bit of JBL action. CJ drops that ball center. Melon's going to hit it up high on the backboard, forcing Horizon into an awkward place. But you can see Melon was hunting for Rissy Shao. Wanted to put that pressure back on. Panda, nice 50. Easy setup for Metros. Crossbar, there's the sound. Panda challenges. Horizon clears it away. CJ, quick cut, tries to get another touch, won't find it. Down center, Rissy at the half-court line, puts it back towards the opposite side of the net. Off the wing, Metros down center. Sends it over to Panda. 45 seconds to go. Panda fires off the pass from Metros. Inside that strike zone, just comes off the left wing. Metros drops it down, does not strike, instead sets up the pass. And what a feed. Way to baby bird your teammate. I don't like that I said that. Rissy Shao trying to find some momentum for their team. I'm going to call it now. Game 3 in favor of Oasis Knights. It's going to be match point against Starlight. Starlight getting dusted fairly well by the passing plays at the moment. Trying to find a moment right now as they set that ball back. If they can get one goal, at least to start that run for the next game, that could be helpful for Starlight. But right now, as far as I can tell, they're fighting reverse territory here. This is a team that is 6-0 in the season, as Metro's off the post. There's the sound once again, the doink. It's going to be Oasis Knights on a 3-0 at the moment. And most of these goals, like, they didn't have as much pressure as they would like. Starlight had so much force momentum, but saves-wise, it was all Oasis Knights. They couldn't find a place for them to clear the ball out. They couldn't find a smart place to place the ball without being challenged. I just saw the new map. I do not like that. And go Deadeye Cannon, yes. So Starlight's going to take the entire 60 seconds here, and I'm going to take this time to remind you folks that if you like the sound of the music that you're hearing in the background here, this nice little EDM we got going on, I want to give a shout out to the Christopher Escalante for taking my commission and making the music. You can actually check the YouTube description down below for his website, where you can commission him to make your own music too. He has plenty of projects. He actually does video games music, orchestral. He's a ska guy, so if you need some trombones, if you need some brass, he's got you covered. Shout out to Chris for making this music, taking on my commission, and providing me some wonderful tunes for this entire stream. As we go into Game 4 now. The setups from Oasis Knights had been such a threat against Starlight. With that in mind, though, we're going to go into match point for Oasis Knights. Scoring momentum on their side as well. They've been unstoppable at the moment. However, they're just on a 3-goal scoring run. Horizon, it's going to challenge Melon, but it's going to be a pickup from Pandal. This pressure is building up, and that ball is going to go in. Metro's big pinch from Panda. Just finds that feed. Rissy Show puts it down middle. At this point, you have to know, you have to understand, don't drop that ball down center. That mid lane is such a threat. It is a landmine that you keep stepping on. Ball off to the side. It's just a 1 goal, though. I would like to see Starlight pull out some demos like they had in the first game, because I think that pressure helped out their momentum so much. But I also have to give credit where credit is due. Oasis Knights not really allowing them to find those points of pressure. Far corner shot, Rissy Show. It's going to take it up center, where Melon's going to cut it off. Metro's going to fire. CJ needs to get the touch here. Panda, tight angle shot over the crossbar, back to Metros, who drops it down for Melon, who's not going to be there in time. Sadly missed the call, went to voicemail. Horizon taking the life of Pandal. Tries to drop the ball center, but has to deny the shot. Won't get credited for a shot just because of that clear. But CJ's in a dangerous territory. Again, coming out center, they keep trying to attack the mid lane from their side. It's been such a threat. Ball center, Metro's rising up, clears it out. I like that they try to attack the center on their opposition side. I hate that they keep driving center on their side. Stick to the wings, don't go through the middle of the road. That's a great way to get hit randomly. Ball dropped down. CJ looking for a redirect, denied by Melon. Tries to keep the ball alive, but Melon's still on it. Metros fires again. Ball on target. Metros, Melon with the connection. And we would love to accept the charges on that call from Melon. Metros with that redirect into that upper 90. Not much you can do about that play, especially off the demo, that smoke screen providing that perfect cover. Makes it a little bit difficult on the Starlight side. Ball off the right wing once more, out of the corner. Horizon fires. Gonna be another boom and clear over to Metros. Metros gonna miss this one out though, as Melon centers. Up to the right wing where CJ is ready and waiting. Powerful clear over to the opposite side, hoping for a pass to work out, but could not find that connection once again. It's gonna go down left wing. CJ off the left side, great 50s, trying to cut this momentum down, trying to keep their team alive. Pandal looking for some blood, looking to slay some Starlight at the moment. Won't be able to find them here. CJ, low 50. Metros, bump left, bump right, bump again and again and again. Down center line. Able to defuse the Claymore at that point, but that ball was about to come straight back. CJ saw the defender coming up, tried to redirect the ball into a better position. Instead is forced to play on the rotation again. Melon staying alive. Horizon trying to live a little bit longer, but Melon's out for blood. Melon Baller really just scooping out the offense here. Ball towards center. They're just putting a bunch of pressure inside that forward third, and it's not been working out for them at the moment. In fact, they've been getting demolished more often than not. Metros looking for a 1v1 against CJ. CJ overcommits. Metros just lets him fly by. Go for a 50 down center. CJ can't get there. Handle goes for the dunk on Rissy Show, but it's not going to be enough. Chance for a flick. Not enough power. Melon touches it, sends it off, and that's going to be a setup defense from the second there. Oasis Knights just having a tower shield in front of their net, essentially. Not allowing their opponents any space on their side. Anytime they have a look, it's just another... It feels like they're being parried left and right. They can't really find their moments here. And it's frustrating. It's difficult to see. With 47 seconds left to go, there is time to pick up 2 goals, but we got to start with the first one. Metro's demo on Rissy Show. DJ is getting into the back of the net. It's getting ready for a squishy. Ball centered once more. Off target. Rissy Show with the save against the cleanup shot from Metros. Cross the side. No offense to speak of. Just such high pressure at the moment from Oasis Knights. Not allowing any breathing room for Starlight. They look like they're about to find a black hole at the moment. It looks like we will be seeing the death of a sun, as their run will end in Season 2. Being knocked out by, respectively, a team that performs very well. Again, this is a team that goes 3-0. I mean, 6-0 in the regular season. But a 4-0 sweep for the Oasis Knights. So with that in mind, folks, Oasis Knights will be taking this victory here, and they have to be happy with how that went on for themselves. Starlight, first game went so well for them. As I come back to my camera. First game went so well for them, and then second, third, and fourth, just struggling to find that offensive edge. That fourth game was the best look they had, in my opinion, and it just got cut short so quickly. So with that in mind, folks, I'm going to put it in chat, but if you are watching this live on stream, we're going to go over to twitch.tv/SportyFC to see Oasis Knights continue their playoff run up against Golden Hour Esports Sunrise. Golden Hour Esports, a fantastic team who are also actually only 5-1. Let's go ahead and get ready here. We're going to go over to twitch.tv. I'm going to put that in the chat for you folks watching right now. All you got to do is click that link. We'll head over to twitch.tv/SportyFC, who is going to be taking on the semifinals and grand finals from here, folks. There you go. Thank you all so much for joining me on this broadcast as we get ready to close out for the night. I want to thank Cross Progression League for having me on as a caster this season. It's been an absolute joy, and I cannot wait for the next season as we see these teams continue their run to the very end. Have a wonderful night. We will see you next time.